Hello, everyone. I hope that all of you are having a great weekend. I wanted to first ask you, as the viewers, what content would be relevant to you, because I want to serve you at the highest level that I possibly can, and I want to create content that would be helpful to you. So please let me know in the comments what that is. And I want to talk to you about something that I wish I knew when I started this spiritual journey. And that is that the universe is always supporting you, even when we think that it's not, and that it's even going against us. And it took me a while to not only figure it out, but to really integrate this knowing into my own life. When I graduated social work school, it was really difficult for me to find a job, even in areas outside of social work, because I applied for so many different things and was turned down for so many different things that I was just ready to find anything at that point. And I didn't, so I figured, well, okay, other social work students are going back for their masters. Maybe if I go for my master's, then I'll find a job and things will start to work out. But I applied for my master's at a school that everyone I talked to said that they thought I'd be sure to get into. But I got the rejection letter, so I just kind of tried to shake it off as best as I could, and I went on to start my application for another social work program. And at this point, I was kind of going through the motions, because on some level I knew that there was something more that I was supposed to be doing. I wasn't really sure what it was, but I just knew that it had something to do with the spiritual experiences that I've been having. It had something to do with helping people in some way, but I didn't feel 100% or even close to that of fulfillment when I thought of doing the social work thing. But it was about helping people and being of service to them, so it was close enough. And it was the practical thing, because I already had training in it. I already knew people who were in it, so they could kind of support me. And anyway, I was just going through the motions, applying for my second graduate school, and I couldn't do it. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't finish the application. Every time I sat down to do it, it didn't feel right. So I put that away for a while, and I went on to start developing mediumship, and that felt right. It's like, okay, now we're taking a step in the right direction. Now we're following our guidance, and this feels right. This feels good. This is the direction, or at least a step on the path that I'm supposed to take. And when I started receiving clients and I was ready to start marketing myself, I marketed myself as a psychic medium because that just seemed like the practical thing to do, because a lot of other people were doing that, and a lot of clients were interested in psychic readings and fortune telling and things like that. And a lot of my clients didn't even come for mediumship readings at first. They only came for the fortune telling. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with receiving those readings or wanting that guidance, anything like that. But the psychic and the fortune telling readings weren't really fulfilling. But I figured, well, I'll stay with it because pretty soon I'll get the mediumship clients coming in, and everything will just sort of work out. And again, it did for a while, and the readings kind of dropped off, meaning they weren't coming in consistently anymore. And at the same time, I just felt that there was more that I was supposed to be doing with this mediumship work, with this spirit work in general, and that maybe I needed to allow myself to explore this guidance. So I explored this guidance like I was asked to do all along, and I started listening to the guidance that told me to bring the coaching and the healing aspects into my work, and to really market myself more as a medium than as a psychic. And once I did that, things started to open back up for me. And I'm not saying that I didn't have any challenges. I'm not saying that I had an easy journey or that it's all perfect once you listen to your guidance. What I'm saying is that once you shift your perspective from the universe is conspiring against me because all these things aren't working out, to, oh, I'm now beginning to trust my guidance and to surrender to the universe, to the divine, and things are now starting to work in my favor. Well, they were actually working in your favor all along, because those things that weren't meant for you, they were being taken from you or just not within your reach, and they were replaced with something better that actually is meant for you. So the next time you have that feeling that, oh, I'm being really challenged, things aren't working out, think of how you can maybe shift that perspective to, I'm being supported. I'm going to lean into the guidance that I'm receiving. I'm going to lean into the signs that I'm receiving and just see what happens. And I hope this resonated with you in some way. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. See you in the next video.